My hope is that we look back on June 26, 2012, 20, 30 years from now, we look back on that date and we say, that's when it all began. That's when the County of Santa Clara took the bold step and said, let's create a new field of medicine right here at Valley Medical Center. Because when Geron stopped the embryonic stem cell trial, we had an opportunity. We could either say, you know what, I guess that's all there is to it, or we could say, let's move forward. Let's build something from this. Let's take over and continue this important work.
We have an item on this morning that I think is unusual and holds great anticipation.
This all came from discussions that we had after Geron pulled out of the stem cell research project that we had been a part of. Santa Clara Valley Medical Center was the only center on the West Coast that was participating in this stem cell project with Geron, and there was great hope.
I just felt like this is so much bigger than I am, than we all are, and I want for it to advance to the point where it actually becomes something. It actually becomes a cure. It's something to reverse the side effects of an illness or an injury like mine.
At this point in time in history, with the technology and the brilliant people that we have today, I think that the reality of there being a cure for paralysis is definitely on the forefront.
That $1.5 billion is going to go to a variety of different tasks, and one of the tasks that the California Institute is currently pursuing is the idea of institutes or places where these types of clinical trials can be given to patients.
There is still money there, but we have to have this kind of organizational essentially instrument in place for this to happen.
What we've done is a story of collaboration, and that's also going to be the future of research of this type, which is so complex. Roman Reed is another important advocate for spinal cord injury research. He's up in Sacramento, was not able to be here, so I'm going to read his comments. After the Geron trial closed, we now know more than ever that research collaborations will be the key to successful bench-to-bedside translations. The possibility of bringing more research capabilities to SCVMC is one of those rare good ideas that don't have a downside.
As Santa Clara Valley is actually the only center in California, in fact the only center west of the Mississippi who's provided stem cells, it's a natural partner for many of the academic and industrial groups who would be interested in bringing these types of clinical trials forward. Not only for spinal cord injury, but more common diseases like Alzheimer's, stroke, cardiomyopathy. We're really looking at a different type of medicine where instead of being able to just decrease some of the side effects, we might actually be curing some of these diseases.
And my staff is extremely excited about the chance to go out in the community, raise private foundation and individual donations to support this effort going forward. And I look forward this summer to doing that, and in August coming back and letting you know what our progress has been thus far.
Spinal cord injury is a difficult disease. It's a difficult disorder, and it turns your world, not only your world upside down, but your family's world upside down. There is no known cure for it, and stem cell therapy is really the only hope that we have at this point. And I sure want to make sure that we give it our all and all of our sort of human and financial support to make this happen.